So we are team number 3767, the TC Titans. We are from Traverse City, Michigan, and this is this year's robot Atlas. CTRE has been a really great help this year with our Krakens and almost all of the parts of our robot, honestly.
The biggest reason we switched to CTRE is on the programmatical end. The devices are super easy to integrate with each other and do complex things in the software. And overall, it also allows sleeker electrical and mechanical builds because everything is integrated in one.
I think one of our really biggest prides about this robot is that you cannot see a single wire that is fully exposed on this robot, which has been really nice because everything is so nicely integrated, as Jacob said, to be able to just wrap it up in cable wrap, or we have a cable chain on this side of the robot, and it's just been wonderful. With our game piece, the Coral, we start by picking it up either going straight into our intake or sideways. Goes up through our wonderful intake, and it does a handoff into...
Handoff. We kind of shoot it into the manipulator.
If I can actually pull this through. Into our manipulator, which then...
swings up to the front. And then it is launched up by our two-stage telescoping internally driven elevator. It has a lot of torque to it.
A lot.
This can extend up to
6 feet.
6-ish feet, well above L4. And it shoots straight down onto L4. For L2 and L3, because of our slanted elevator, we're able to do that and have nearly perfect angles with the slots for L2 and L3. The Kraken X60 is a huge help on the intake because of the weird angle it has to sit. Coming low enough onto the intake with the X60 is a little difficult because the X60s are so much bulkier than the X44s are. But we also don't need a bunch of torque or speed for that application, so the X44s are perfect for us.
Which is where the X60s come in really handy with our climber. Our climber needs a very crazy amount of torque to be able to get it fully on the cage and to stay once our robot is disabled. So we use a belt and chain driven system, which is run by 2 Kraken X60s at a 25-to-1 ratio, I believe.
Thanks to the Kraken's power, running 2 of them on this, the robot is able to stay in the air without touching the ground for about 30 seconds after the match ends on its own. Probably the biggest thing that CTRE devices this year is these CANranges. Before, we had big, bulky, yellow distance sensors that only worked over PWM or digital output, and they took up a lot of space and had several wires running all over the place, and they were hard to interface with usefully. But with the CANranges, we can put them on the outside of our mechanisms and run CAN and power to them, and they just work.
We are 3767, the TC Titans, and thank you for joining us on our interstellar journey.